Hello one and all, and welcome back to the channel. We are doing part number, what are we doing, 52 of my, wrong video, of my Farming Simulator 22 debt recovery challenge. We are moving things around a little bit this morning. We've got our contract underway, cultivating of field number 5. He's off just at the top there, merrily going about his business. We are moving bits and pieces around, and basically getting set up for the day. So we have moved both combines, the potato harvester, out of the big barn, which is going to be utilised for other implements, probably the smaller implements, just a good place for storage and so on and so forth. I mean, it's a really big barn. It really is. But getting bigger implements than that, they can be a little bit of a challenge. I haven't wholly decided yet, but we'll leave it there. Basic plan for the day. Somewhere around here is my grass cutting machine. Somewhere, I think he's just tucked in there. There he is. So we've got the farmyard area to clear, field 11, and then the headland around field 12, and then we are done grass cutting. No, we're not. Lie. Terrible lie. We've got a cut around the olive grove, but we're using the front attached lawnmower with the John Deere 6250 for that. Once that's been cut, which we will do very last, and then it's all just grass gathering. Again, John Deere will do that. He'll gather it up. He'll bring it up to somewhere, probably around here, because it's nice, flat and big. And we will turn it into hay, and then somewhere down here, there it is, we'll get the baler and we'll bale it up and we'll pack it all away. If I can get all that done in this episode, I will be thoroughly amazed. I don't see that happening. I really don't. We'll see how we go, but at the very least I'd like to get the grass cutting done. So cultivation is going to carry on field 5. When he's done, it'll probably be seeding and fertilization, which will be required for those contracts. We'll keep an eye on that. Other than that, that will be all the contract work for the day. So we'll leave him to it, and what we will do is we will start grass cutting. So usual format, I'll put you guys in accelerated speed, no commentary from me, bit of music, and we'll keep going until he's done cultivating, and then we'll see what contract we've got next. I'll bring us back to normal speed. We'll go through it, and then we'll see where we go from there. Hopefully, if I'm really lucky, I'll get all the grass done before he's done, and we can make some extra progress. So yeah, sit back, relax, and enjoy. Hope you like the music, and we'll speak again very soon. Alright then, field 5, cultivation is completed. Steiger did not take very long to do the job. He's just being a bit of a pain now and doesn't want to move. Next contract up, I believe we're sowing, so we got to get the planter back, and we are putting soybeans into field 5 now. They've given up with potatoes at long last. 2 years in a row they planted potatoes in field 5. Soybeans will be a very nice change. If I'm really lucky, by the time they grow I'll actually have enough money to buy the field, which will be really good. So we are heading back to the farm. We're going to grab the sewing machine and then we will get going with that. Grass wise, we have done field number 10. We have done through the farm as much as I want to do. We've gone around field number 11 and we are probably about halfway through field number 12, which is the last big field. The only bit of grass left, for as far as I know, is the olive area, which is not going to be done by the swather. He will be returned back to his sleepy hole as soon as he's done. Don't know where that's going to be, to be honest. Probably over there with the headers. But we're just going to back this one in. I'm going to pack this cultivator away. Job done. Where to put it? Don't often get to use the cultivator. It's not a machine implement that I tend to use for my own field, so it is just for contract work. That'll do. Push it back some. So with the Steiger, yeah, we got out the door. Ah, don't crash into the front loader. We will now go and grab the seeder and set up for soybeans, and we'll set him going. And then we'll jump right back over to the grass cutting and we'll get that wrapped up. And then we will move straight on to the olive area and then collection. All while this guy is doing his job. Whilst he's driving up there, we will set up for soybean, oat, canola, soya. Woo! Thank God there are no collision damage penalties for the game. On you go, shoot. There we are. We'll unfold this little implement. It's a huge, great big implement. But there we go. .4 hours usage on the Steiger. That's quite impressive for me. I normally get bored and replace it after a short period of time. But he's done well. And off he goes, contract work. So we will go right back to grass cutting. We've got this area here. I think we've got a little bit down the top end of the map. And then we're done. So once again, I'll put you guys back into accelerated speed. No commentary and a bit of music. I will bring us back to 1:1 speed when Field 5's contract is completed. So relax and enjoy. Keep an eye on the little active contract counter at the top of the screen. You'll know when it is we're going to be coming back and seeing what contract it is we've got next. Hopefully we've got the time in this episode to complete all the contracts at the very least. So relax and enjoy, and we'll speak again real soon. then, seeding contract complete. Money withdrawn, redeemed. Let's think of the right wording there. Next contract is fertilizing, of course. Figured as much. We have dropped the seeder up there because if you watch my previous episode, that section of grassland which is riddled in cut grass, once it is clear of the cut grass, I'm going to be turning that into a field. So I don't see the point in bunking the seeder all the way back to the farm only to have to bring it all the way back up there, since we were literally just over there. So 2 birds, 1 stone. So that seeder can sit there until we are ready for it. It won't be this episode, it might be the next one. It depends how quickly I can get up there with the grass collection. We're making pretty decent progress on that. If you've been watching, we are almost through the custom fields down south. I might actually skip the other sections around field 13 and 9 and go straight up to field 1 and clear out that area. That way I can start prepping up the field and getting all the little bits and pieces in place while I'm gathering grass. Something to do. But getting ahead of myself a little bit. We need to pick up the fertilizer, which is somewhere. I can't remember where. I can't remember what I did with it. There it is. You can just see it in the top there. So we're going to run this contract. This is going to be the last contract of the episode. And it's going to be the last sped up segment of the episode as well. Whilst he's working on this, I will go back to gathering up grass. When the contract is complete, we'll come back to 1-to-1 speed, go over what it is we've managed to pull off, see what money we've managed to put together, see if we've got enough to put in another wind farm. I rather doubt it. I don't think I'm going to have the money for that. We'll see. There's a possibility. About 30,000 puts me at 45. Maybe if we can tick through another hour, I might just be able to sneak it. But we'll be close. So yeah, you guys will be at accelerated speed as always. I'm going to go back to grass cutting. Once he's done, we'll come back to 1-to-1. We'll go over where we are, and then we'll wrap it up. So once again, relax, sit back, enjoy. I hope you really like the music, and we'll speak again when he is done. Alrighty then, harvesting contract complete. Harvesting contract, what am I talking about? Fertilizing contract complete. Getting ahead of myself there. No more contracts for the day. We are all done. We did manage to harvest out all the grass from this area here, which is going to be turned into a field. There's a little bit of trees which I'm going to cut down and move to the farm sawmill, but I'm going to do that off camera because that's going to take a bit of time to chop down and shift around, and I'm pretty much out of time. One last job to do. This is where we are going to dump the grass. We're just going to make big long rows. About 495,000 litres in the trailer at the moment. We'll probably end up with 2 or 3 rows all told. So we're just going to dump this one before we wrap it up. Whilst I have a captive audience. I say 2 or 3 rows. We're probably going to end up with a lot more than that. Well, maybe not. Might just run out before the end. Will it? Will it? Will it? Yes, there we go. Right. We're going to put a strain on the memory of the system by the time we're done dumping all this grass. Without a shadow of a doubt. But all this is going to get turned into hay. So, lots more to get dumped here. We're probably going to end up with 2 or 3 more trailer falls when we're all done. So we're going to put this guy back down south. We're not too far away. And then we're calling it quits there. Didn't make it past the next hour mark, so we weren't able to find out whether we were able to put another wind turbine down. We will get there. But that will be all in the next episode. We've got lots more grass work to do and some more field work. My own personal field work, not contract work, which will be really, really nice. I can't remember where I was. I think I'm around here somewhere. I'm pretty certain I did that field, which is just off to the north there. So I think this is pretty much where we want to be. Looks like I did that, so yeah. And we'll pull around this way. Swing it around. Try not to crash into the invisible wall at the end. And there we go. Right, let's move this guy. He should have fertilizer on board enough to do the job that we're going to want him to do. So we'll just drop this off. So yeah, here is where I say thank you all very much for joining me. I really hope you enjoyed the show. We're making decent progress. We're getting there. Should have a lot of money when we cycle through the end of the day, but we're not going to be ending the day until we've gathered up all this grass. So, all for the next episode. Throw us a comment if you feel like it. Make sure you like and subscribe as always, and you guys make sure you have yourself a fantastic day. Other than that, I will see you all in the next one. Take care.